The usually quiet world of insurance is facing some turbulence. Three of Europe's biggest insurers have quit the United Nations Net Zero Insurance Alliance under growing political and legal pressure from the United States.
AXA, Alliance and SCOR are among the latest companies to withdraw from the climate initiative. 9 big insurers have now left in less than 2 months, an exodus that has raised questions about the viability of this coalition. It was formed back in 2021 and requires members to commit to reducing their portfolio greenhouse gas emissions to a net zero level by the year 2050.
Well, Ariel Le Bourdonnec is an analyst at the non-profit research organisation Reclaim Finance. Welcome to the programme. So tell us a bit more about this alliance. What was it set up for and what does it do?
Hi, and yes, as you said, the insurance industry was the focus of the climate fight for many years. But regarding the Net Zero Insurance Alliance, the goal of the alliance is basically to transition the underwriting business, the core business of insurers and reinsurers, to be net zero by 2050, meaning that they will reduce the carbon emissions related to their insurance activities.
So we're seeing some of these big name insurers leaving the alliance. Why are they doing it?
Well, because they are afraid. They received a letter from several attorney generals in the US threatening them that if they would follow with their climate coordination, they would be the target of antitrust risks in the US. And because all the members of the Net Zero Insurance Alliance are global insurers and reinsurers, they have activities in the US, for example. They have, for example, if we take Swiss Re, the second largest reinsurer in the world, close to 50% of its business is located in the US. So they received threats from the US, and so they are afraid that coordinated action for climate could be a danger and could cost a lot in the future because of litigations, for example.
So you say there's a potential issue over antitrust rules. Are these insurance companies likely to fall foul of those?
Well, this is the main argument from these attorney generals in the US. It is possible, but again, insurers must be more afraid of a looming greenwashing rules rather than antitrust rules. It's really disturbing to see that these antitrust rules made to protect consumers from commercial abuses are now used to stop climate action, which is clearly going to protect consumers in the future. And right now, as we can see, the growing cost of natural catastrophes, it's really created by climate change. There is no doubt that climate change is going to hurt consumers more and more in the future. And we could see in the US last year, Hurricane Ian, for example, it cost billions to consumers and also billions to insurers. So it is important to act now and to do it in a collective manner. If it's not possible, then insurers and reinsurers will do it on their own.
Well, I want to ask you about what all these insurers leaving the alliance means for the future of the alliance. Can it survive?
Well, now it doesn't matter anymore if the alliance is going to survive or not. For example, as long as yesterday we got a new commitment from SCOR, so the 5th largest non-life insurer, which decided not to insure new oil and gas fields, and SCOR is now the 9th insurer and reinsurer to take such a commitment. But at the same time, SCOR decided to leave the NZIA. So what is very important for us is that these insurers that are one by one leaving the alliance is that they stick to their commitment.
Okay, Ariel Le Bourdonnec from Reclaim Finance, thank you for joining us today.